is Betha and you're watching Betha Fau. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about an update. I have a lot of things that I wanted to do a video on and upload and let you guys have a view of it. But I'm just trying to sum up everything that I want to do. So in this video today, I wanted to mention a few things. And the first thing that I wanted to mention is how everything is going on with me and this little guy. So in my last video, I did a review on this product and I have amazing comments and amazing people viewing it. So thank you guys for stopping by. So this product has been very, very amazing and I have been using it for the last, I think 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. And guys, just like I had said before, it has got a very strong smell and it tends to wear out when time passes by. And my hair has been feeling pretty amazing. So this is just a plus in my regimen. I'm going to be using this more often because it's something that I really needed. And my scalp has been very calm. So that's a good product or oil for my hair. So before I talk any further, this is my hair. I have actually been wearing these locks for around 7 months now, since May, June, July, August, September, October. We are now in November. Yeah, that's around 7 months. And I actually installed them on May 13th. And so far, I have 4 wash days and 3 reties. And I currently said I'm going to leave them for 3 months before I do a retwist, but I ended up doing a retwist anyway because I felt like it was nagging my hairline. So this is how it looks like. I know it looks unkempt, but it's fresh. It's fresh from, actually it's 3 days old since I did my retwist. So I didn't put so much tension on my edges. So when I want to style it, I just use a gel or just a toothbrush to comb my edges down. But so far it's doing very well. And my ends, some of them I realized they were growing thin, especially on the parts where I used Mali hair, because my my locks involved fluffy hair and kinky hair. So there were some that were really thinning out, like this one. As you can see, the lock looks fat on the browner side, which was kinky hair, and on the black side, which is Mali hair, it looks a little bit thin. So I would advise you, if you are trying to do an ombre look or something, just go in with one type of hair or hair extension. And if you want your locks to last, try and use kinky hair, because as you can see, kinky hair did not tend to shrink that much, but the Mali hair just ended up shrinking so much that you can notice the difference. Okay, so at the back especially, most of my, okay, at the front I tend to try to fill them with just and I wrap some kinky hair on top and crochet them. So on front I tried and filled some, that's why they look thicker, but at the back I didn't do anything. So keep that into consideration. And the length, I want to say something about my length. So my length currently, the tallest or the ones at the back are currently touching my breast. I don't know if you can see that. They're currently touching my breast, so they're down here, almost to my nipple. So I felt, or I realized, that this is just so much extension. Like, it's not heavy. It's only heavy when it is wet, but it's not that heavy. So if you're going to put your extension longer than this, I don't know how you're going to wash it. Unless you're going to the salon to be washed, then that's okay. But if you have to wash yourself, you're going to feel that is a little bit more heavier, because this hair tends to just absorb a lot of water or retain a lot of water when it is wet. So you're going to keep the length into consideration. So another thing I wanted to talk about is my customized ombre box braid video. So guys, that video has been getting so much attention. We are at 12K views and I'm so excited. So due to that, I'm going to do another ombre mix box braid, what, customized video, because I think that video, it wasn't planned, like it just happened and it turned out great. I love it, I love it, I love it, and thank you so much guys for stopping by. Then another update I wanted to mention is I'm going to be taking out my locks on December. So on December we'll be at 9, yeah, no, at eight months. So I'm going to be taking out my locks on December. I'm expecting so much growth, like excessive growth, because as you can see at this corner here, it's where my, what are we calling it, bump, where I actually crocheted my hair into the crocheted, no, attached my hair with the lock. So this is where it was actually reaching. So the whole of this is going to be new growth, and I'm very excited about that. So I'll be taking out my locks on December, and when I take them down, I'm expecting to put on, I'll be doing a video on that, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe and wait. We're so excited about the growth. And as I can remember, before I actually kept my hair into these locks, I had dyed my hair a few months ago. I think post 5 months. I had dyed my hair and my hair actually just fell out. So that's what happened with my dyed hair. I wanted to do a video on that and tell you guys exactly what happened, why it fell out, and I'll be posting that soon. So I did dye my hair. I think it was color blonde, if not blonde, a mixture of blonde and 350. So I did dye my hair, and immediately I finished dyeing, I realized my hair had actually thinned a lot, like it wasn't even there. I went to the salon, got some mini braids, and taking out those mini braids was, I just felt like, I don't know what had happened. I don't know what happened. I'm going to research, I'm going to find out. I'm going to give you some tips on what to do when you want to dye your hair first. But the first thing I would recommend, please just try a small strip at the end of your bag. Please. Because actually what happened to my hair is I didn't have time to mourn it, because actually life was happening and I had to go on. So I didn't have time to mourn it. But please just try and do a proper research before dyeing your hair, because the whole of my hair, it was so long. I don't know how long it was. At the back, I think it was reaching almost my collarbone. Like I had a ponytail when I tied my hair on a together. It had a ponytail. I'll put a picture to show you guys the whole hair that left my head. So my hair actually just fell out. I don't know, the dye was too strong, or I let it mature for so long, or what happened. So after my hair fell out, it just thinned and thinned and thinned and thinned. So I had to chop it off. So I used to put in a protective style, and every time I took out that protective style, I would just do a like an inch or two trim. I'll just trim 1 inch or 2 inches. Then I put again a protective style. That was really, really horrible. And after some time, I just became more comfortable in my short hair. So when I took out a protective style, I would just walk around with my short hair, because it had the remains of the dye on top, but at the end it was dark. So I loved that look. And I think that's a second tip if you're going to dye your hair. please don't dye it. Don't dye the whole hair. Like just leave the roots alone. Just dye the tips because actually that's there at the end you are going to be able to trim them. So it's easier that way. Unless you want to go bald, dye the whole head. But if you don't want to go bald at the end after dyeing your hair, just dye the tips, enjoy the color. When you're done, trim it off, put on a protective style. When you take out, your hair is back at its length. So I actually did have to shave that, and I have done, I think, 4 or 5 crochets before actually putting on these locks. Then I started making these locks a long time ago, and I did not love their outcome. At first, it was just the black part. So when I attached this brown part, it's when I realized that, I love it. I'm just so attracted to color, and I love my hair colored. So that's what energized me to continue making them. So after that, I did put my locks on, and ever since, I have just been enjoying them. I did some curls, I did some styles, I did wash them. And actually, before I did this protective style, I think my hair actually can be seen beneath them because my hair was actually dyed before, just like I said. Yeah, you have this sample here. I don't know if you can see the brown part, but this is my hair. So if this is my hair or the length of my hair, and it has been curled up, so let's just add an inch or so. So I hope this is going to be the length of my hair when we take this out, because I am expecting so much from these locks, and it has been amazing journey having them on because they were so simple. You just wake up and go, like nothing much to be done. Especially the last few days, actually I have just been wearing them down like this. So all I do is wake up, shower, put on my clothes, and just leave the house. No styling, no edge control, no nothing, apart from a few times when I had to oil and put in this and some water just to freshen them up. But it has been very simple. Another thing, I think I have saved so much because imagine, it's going to be around 8 months. Sorry, it's going to be 8 months. All these 8 months, all these 8 months, I haven't bought any hair extension. I haven't visited the salon. I haven't, like, I have been doing the minimal to my hair. I haven't been manipulating it so much. So the only thing I did buy in the 6 months period, it's my scrunchie, which right now really looks like, I don't know, it's giving up. So due to that, I'm going to just try and mend it because I really need it to work. It has been very helpful. I have just been using it to tie my hair in a bun or anything that I need to. So yeah. And another thing I wanted to put out there is that when you're going to live in your extensions for so long, they are going to grow long because, as I have told you, this knot, the knots that I really, if you have seen my first video that I did my retouch, you'll see the knots. So this is where the knot reaches. So all this has grown. So this is going to be added in my extension. And the longer I leave them, the longer they are going to grow. So if you're going to keep your locks for so long, don't get them so long. Like, don't get the extension so long. Just get it short or a little bit fewer than the inches that you want, so that when it stays on your head, it tends to grow longer because it's adding inches. This is where the corner, or where the place that I attached my hair to the lock, and I actually crocheted my hair inside the lock. I haven't done a video on how to put on your locks because currently I'm still practicing and it has been a journey, but I will, I hope, on my next install. So all this, it's just the, what do you call it? The touch up, the touch up, no, the the retouch that I have been doing. So all this has been that retouch. So the lock extension, at first it was like this, but now it has an extra large extension here. And that means if I continue to keep this for, let's say, maybe another 5 to 6 months, okay, let's just say another 7 months, it's going to have another extension, same as this, attached to it. So it's going to be a little bit longer. So when you're doing your locks, please make sure you get a few inches of what you want, because if you're going to stay with them for a long period, which I think that's what we are intending to do when you're getting your locks done, you're going to have more inches. Like currently at the moment, I'm feeling like this is so long because I love my hair short. And when I did them, they were actually almost my collarbone, which was not so long for me, which I was okay with. But now I feel this is so long. So if I let them grow out longer and longer and I feel that it's so excessive, I can just end up chopping or trimming them, because this is just extension or synthetic hair. So I can just chop them off to just reduce the length. But because it was my first time installing the locks to myself, and I actually don't know what's going on beneath my hair, like I want to first test the theory and see how long can I keep them in for, and the method that I'm using to just retouch, is it okay? So that's why I'm going to be taking them out on December, and then I'll install others again come next year. But I don't think it will be at the beginning of the year because I haven't prepared them yet. Currently, I'm making my client some locks, color number 33. If you have been following me, you know that. And I have been posting a lot about those locks, and I am loving the journey because I just love making locks. I don't know. I feel it's like it's something that you can do when doing other stuff. E.g., I do make my locks while watching a movie, and watching a movie is what I can do from Monday to Monday, 24/7, like Netflix and chill. So it just makes me so much comfortable being able to earn a living at the same time. I'm just like wasting time. No, I'm watching a movie, like entertaining myself. So I'm currently making locks, and I'll put a picture here to show you the locks, and I'm loving it. So they are long, they are longer than this set, and I think they'll turn out pretty well because I love the color. I love just how the few that I have made look like, and I'm supposed to install on her when they get ready. I hope I'll do a video on that, and I hope that will be on December because she stays far away from here. So we can't meet up at the moment. So I'll be doing a video on that. But when you retouch your locks, please make sure the method that you're using to retouch your locks is like so much not manipulative. Because I don't know, I just see most of the people retying their locks. Like I just take a hold of this and just push it under and pull it through. Like all that friction, I wouldn't advise anyone to retie their locks. Like I wouldn't. Because most of the people are just complaining and saying, oh, I thought artificial locks were everything. I thought installing artificial locks will make my hair grow. I want to prove them wrong, because I think that method of retying your locks, like this is synthetic hair, it's very rough. Like how do you just put it through and pull it all the way up? I actually left my hair to just grow out for around 2 months so that I could try that, but I still couldn't because I was just feeling like the friction that is on these things, it's very rough. So I'm not going to be retying, even if I make my locks very smaller, and unless if I want them to be permanent. But I'm not going to be retying. So the best method I think I would advise someone is to use wax, and I don't know what this method is called, curling them up, or I don't know, rotating them. You can use that because actually people who use wax on their locks, you can comb them out. I know it will take a longer period or what, but you can comb them out. And especially if you haven't left them for a longer while. That's why it's advisable to put your locks in for 1 year. But some people are just overdoing it, going in 2 years, 3 years. Anyway, we have those exceptions. But that method of curling it with wax, I think that's a very good way to crochet your lock, to retouch your locks. And another method that I am using is the wrap method. Like just take your crochet hook, pass your crochet hook through your new growth, pull your kinky extensions and just wrap it up like you're doing a new set of locks or butterfly locks, or those locks that we were used to doing, like those locks that were formerly in market before artificial locks came up. So I think that's a better way of doing it, because this way I just feel like my hair is under African threading. You see the way you're doing your African threading, like just wrapping it, dropping it, wrapping it. I think that's just a good way of retouching your locks, and this is going to be very, very easy to take them down. Because what are you going to do? You're just going to snip. Like for me, all I have to do is to snip where my hair reaches and use a comb to just comb it out, comb it out. And especially where I have retouched my hair, this hair is just going to fall out because it is actually a pile of hair together. Like it has not been crocheted, it has been wrapped. So just like the way you pull an African threading, that's how my end, or from the place that my new growth is, it's going to be like. That's an easy way of just removing the artificial locks from your head, rather than saying you're going to in what is it called, retie it. Because retying it is just like you are doing a braid, and if you're going to leave that braid in for a long time, it's going to be like attached, very attached to each other, so you need to take your time to take it down. So I wanted to go to the salon to get my hair styled, but I'm thinking about just that massive, like, currently I'm feeling my scalp, like I'm really feeling my scalp. The last time I didn't want to do a what? A retie. No, sorry. A retouch. But I ended up doing a retouch because I just felt like my hair, my extensions were nagging my hair so much on my scalp. And I was planning on washing it, but I didn't, because just like I said, when I wash, the locks get heavier. The heavier they are, the more I just feel the presence of my scalp. Like I just feel like, oh my God, especially at this area. So I'm going to be trying to just style it on my own in my house. And this, okay, I'll show you that updo when I actually get to do that video on how I style my locks. So I don't know how that's going to turn out, but I'm very nervous and I hope it turns out well, because I really need this style. I just really need to put all my hair on an updo so that I can just have a smooth period until when it's time to take them out, or until when I'm done with this month, because this is going to be a very interesting month for me. I have a lot going on. So I don't know. I just feel like my scalp is so sensitive lately. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't wash my hair. I hope I'll be doing a video on why I didn't wash my hair. Oh my God, I have so many videos for you guys. But I think I have talked too much. I don't know what I'm forgetting to say, but I know I'm forgetting to say something. So I think I've talked too much, and I'm just trying to let you know that life is happening. So you just have to handle each day at a time, because it's so rough out here and it's just happening. It's just keep on going. No matter how you're feeling, whether you're sad or happy, it has to go on. So I also forget. No, this is the thing that I'm forgetting to mention. So I think these artificial locks are going to be made to go to style, because I just find them to be so easy to maintain. As I have mentioned, all those things that I have been doing, I think they are so easy to maintain. Like the easiest, like you can push your wash days, you can push your styling days, you can just push like just exceedingly everything, including styling them up, putting gel on your hair. And I'm reaching in a place that I'm so okay with my hairline just being like as rough as it is. I know you guys are going to be like, oh, but no, I'm just okay with it, because I had lost a lot of hair. Like when I kept these locks, my hairline was nowhere to be seen, like really nowhere. I hope I have a clip to show you that. But at the current moment, I'm just experiencing some new growth, and I am loving it, and I just don't want to interfere with it. So I don't want my edges to be so slick, like so flat, like so laid. And there was this lock over here I think this lock over here. Where is it? Where is it? This lock, this lock over here, that it was just like all the hair that was attached to that lock, and it's on the side of my hairline was just like unraveling, like it's just coming out of the lock. And I was at first I was like, wow, I think this is now the time that I'm going to need to take my hairstyle down, because this hair has actually been predicting to me when I need to take my hair down. It always just tends to. I think the hair at the front or the hair at the edges are so short that when you tend to tuck them in, they just unravel. Tend to tuck them in, they come out. So this hair over here has been the one predicting for me when to take out my hair. In fact, at first, I even did not think about just redoing it on myself. Like, just undo the braid, then attach it back. So when it used to get bushy here, I used just to take it all out. Like I just undo my the whole hairstyle, like it's done. And that was always between a period of 1 month. So I used to feel so frustrated because I used to think and wonder, like, can I not stay with a hairstyle for more than a month? People are staying with their hairstyles, their box braids, 2 months, 3 months. But for me, 1 month, we are done. 1 month, we are done. So when I actually did my first retie, I think it took a little bit longer before it unraveled. And I was like, oh, kumbe I can do this. So I'm very, very grateful because I was actually looking for a hairstyle that I could stay with it more than 3 months. I have never stayed with my hairstyle 2 months. It always takes me 1 month to 6 weeks. But with this, actually, we have managed to stay with for 7 months. Guy, I'm so excited. Like that's just a plus for me. And I think I'll be doing this more often because like I need it. I just need to tuck my hair away and just like have my good days, you know. And this actually looks more prettier even when it's old, like when the hair actually has new growth. So I think that's it. And I'm just so amazed and happy that I did try this out. I was almost giving up because I was thinking, how was I going to retire? How was I going to keep it neat? In fact, my first retire, I was so shocked that I could manage to pull that out. Okay, not because it was hard, because I was thinking of how was it going to work? Like, will it really work? I did a lot of research and I just had to settle down with my wrap method, and I'm okay with it, despite the fact that it keeps the ends shiny, but it's okay. After all, who doesn't know this not real locks? Like these are artificial. So as long as it makes it easy for me, I'm fine. So I did a lot of research and I was looking for hairstyles that would just push me for days, push me for a month or two. As I was saying, I went online and I found this YouTuber called I Am Koi, and she had actually kept in her furlocks for some time and they were looking pretty nice. She is a Kikuyu. I think she's a Kikuyu based in, I don't know, Australia or the UK. I think the UK. And her hair looked very nice. And I really wanted that. But the thing is, she used to go to her salonist and her salonist used to do her reties. So I was like, how am I going to handle the reties? Like, what's going to be of me? Like, how am I going to learn how to do this? And I really wanted that because she actually had stayed with her furlocks for 2 years, like really 2 years. And when she got them out because she wanted them shorter, she had to go get like the whole head, the whole set of hair done afresh, like take it out, wash it, and return, put on a new set. Because actually, unlike artificial locks, you can't just trim your furlocks, they'll tend to unravel. So she went back to her salonist after 2 years because she felt her locks were so long. Just like I have mentioned, if the longer you stay with your locks, the longer they're going to grow because you have new growth. So her salonist actually advised her they had to take the whole set out and put a new set. And when she took them out, her hair was almost past bra strap length. She said she was so shocked. She was so shocked. Yeah, she was so shocked that she had never seen her hair so long, like it was all the way her breast up length. And keeping in mind, she had not even intended to retain length. All she wanted to do was just have an easy hairstyle that she can work with every day and just move around easily. She's actually, I think, a model or something like that, an actor or a model. So she wanted something that she could just move around easily with and just do her work without actually having to interfere with her hair. And she was so much excited. So I really wanted that, but I also knew I didn't have anyone or any pennies to take my hair to the salon or my hair to the salon after every while. So I wanted something that really worked for me. So this have turned out to be great and they have really worked for me. And actually, I have also just initiated some people into putting on these logs because I think they're going to like them. I have a feeling because those people have the same vibes as me. Like they have the same style as I do. So I think they're going to fit in very well. So I don't know. So I'm thinking about a color, on which color to put on next. I was thinking about just color 33, like the whole from the tip to the whole extension. I was thinking of color 33 and I'm not sure about it. I'm just still thinking and doing my research and planning and all that good stuff. So when I decide on what to put, when I really start making them, I hope you guys will be here to watch me. I hope you guys will be here enjoying my videos. I hope you guys sit and listen to all and everything that I had to tell you guys in this video because I am actually so very proud of myself for just having my hair in for around 9 months. Like that's almost a year. Like guys, if I just push it a little bit, I'll be very excited because I'll be making it straight. But I can't do that because I need help from some people to help me take it down. Like so that I don't get frustrated or just give up on myself. So I really need like I need someone to help me take them down. And I think this will be possible if I go home and do it with my sisters and I'll be at home on December with my sisters. So I think that will be a great time. So that's why I'm taking them down on December. And also, I feel like I really need a new color. I don't know, guys. I don't know how you feel about this color. I've been loving it. And actually, I have never ever, I don't know, I think I have before had braids of color number 30. But I think number 30 is my new current favorite. I was always so absorbed and in love with color number 33. But now I think number 30 is just like, it just shines. I feel like it shines. And now that's the prettiness of fluffy, kinky hair. It tends to just shine. Like this hair shines. You can't believe this has been on my head for all that period. The, what do you call them? Yeah, this is an example. The one that I did use on my tips tend to, the Mali hair tends to outshine or feel like not outshine, it tends to get dull after some time, but the kinky hair shines even after so long. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have actually been listening to all that I've been talking about all this time, please make sure you leave an emoji, any kind of emoji in my comment section, and also please recommend a color for me because I want to start working on the locks. So before I continue rambling and rambling and rambling, because I actually realized I just have a lot to tell you guys, and a lot to do, and a lot to, you know, catch up on. Before I continue doing that, let's see each other on my next one. I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you guys stay okay. I hope you're fine. I hope you're doing what you love because that's all you're doing in this world, doing what you love. Until next time, see you people. Bye.